Why, hello everybody! Welcome to City States of Klovisa. Guys, we're almost at episode 50! Can you believe it? Literally a year of sessions. Damn.
I remember it like it was a year ago.
Yeah. And does that count the ones we had to skip because of technical issues?
Yes. Wait, no.
Over a year.
No, it doesn't. I never count those. Those aren't real episodes. Guys,
Fake news.
Gibby is dead. We have killed him. We have eaten his body so that we no longer have to share experience with him in real life. It's unfortunate, but it had to be done. Rest in peace, Gibby, wherever you are. Hell. It's likely hell. Eric, how are you doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah?
Haven't had anything interesting happen this week.
Wow. That is a good week, right?
Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Actually, this week has been nonsensical,
What do you mean?
actually. Because, okay, let me lay out the timeline here, okay?
Okay, we'll be dead
Elden Ring
serious.
came out.
Yeah.
Elden Ring came out, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Souls-style Final Fantasy game that came out 2 weeks later, so I pre-ordered it, and then I played the demo, and the demo looked like absolute dog shit, so I canceled my
Ooh.
pre-order,
Yeah.
and then I finally got Returnal
Is that
as
a
an
game?
impulse buy. Yeah, that's a game. All of this is gaming.
Okay.
And then Rune Factory 5 came out on the 22nd, and I forgot that was in production at all until I saw it in the store. So then I was tempted to get that. But I can't get that because tomorrow both Kirby and Ghostwire Tokyo come out, and I bought both of them. And I don't have time for this shit, because I'm also playing through all of the older Final Fantasies. And Bravely Default 2.
That's
So
hundreds of hours.
I know! It's a fucking issue, John!
Why are you wasting all that time? Fuck. Final Fantasy games are shit, guys. Now that Gibby's not here to defend them, I'm gonna...
Damn.
It's the ultimate safe and base take ever. I'm so brave.
Eh.
Look, if I have to kill another fucking homosexual clown named after a philosopher in a Final Fantasy game, I may just quit forever. I'm a clown appreciator. What about you, Orion? Are you a clown appreciator?
Well, I like to stream, so we are all clowns.
True. Very true.
Besides that, I've been cleaning my room, cleaning my area, my apartment.
Nice.
Other than that, nothing really happening today.
Okay. What about you, John?
well, John. Yeah, same old. Do that 9 to 5.
Oh, man. We are the most exciting individuals ever.
Yeah.
We're also very low energy today.
I'm not. I don't feel that way. I got up at 5 in the morning. I cried. And then I went to work and cried again. I'm filled with energy.
Sadness.
Yeah, fuck you both. Eric, I don't know why I'm calling on you, but I want you to do the recap.
Oh, fuck you, I did it last week.
Well, do it again.
Let's see, I don't think much really happened last
What
week.
a good recap, boys.
John, will you shut the fuck up and let me finish? I will drive to Dallas and fucking fight you.
You'd
Just
be in the wrong
because.
city, but I welcome you.
Eh, close enough.
God, where are you? My calendar.
Well,
It was
we
mostly
kind of
just-
did do nothing.
Yeah, it was really just a lot of RP stuff. We did our level up last week, didn't we?
Yes.
So we got 2 level 9s and 2 level 8s, right?
Yep.
That feels right. We decided
Yeah.
we had that little meeting with the tyrant. Jerome's on our side now, ostensibly. We had that meeting with the tyrant, so we're deciding what we wanted to do in specifics because we've decided to go rescue Randy.
Rescue Randy.
Yeah, the flying castles, Howl's.
You got all the words.
Okay.
Well, anyway, moving on from that.
Nice.
So we just gotta find an appropriate amount of power to do something with it.
We got the power.
And so, we're tied, I believe, between finding magical items or trying to find. Well, we know Sill's in the city somewhere, but convincing Sill to part with his Eternium stone.
Yeah, and do we know like how aggressive we can be towards Seal?
I can
Like-
ask if you want.
I know we can't kill him because
Sure.
He's in toast. That's just not
Yeah.
possible.
Hey, do you remember that MacGuffin stone? Would there ever be a snowball's chance in hell you'd give it up? Alright, well, he responds to that. Yeah, it's the 20th of September, also known as Fall's Holding. Guys, we're going into fall soon. And then it'll be winter.
winter's coming.
Sure. Where do you guys want to start the session, I suppose? Are you still in the snack room discussing? Or are you doing an action? Being decisive, taking the initiative?
That doesn't sound right.
No,
Yeah.
not this group.
Not
Probably
from
the
you
first
guys. You guys don't make any decisions.
We're waiting for someone to pull up in an airship to take us to Alcazan.
Yeah. Just gonna head straight to Alcazan. Runt in tow.
Do we actually want to do that? Because we didn't fucking really learn that much about the garden before we got sidetracked with shit.
I mean, we didn't really learn much when we tried to learn about it, other than its illusions, right?
Yeah, as soon as we tried, you kind of lost your curse.
Yeah, we got sidetracked real hard there. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
look at all this progress we're making. And then we did 90s on them.
And then the story progression.
What?
We
You
completed
know,
their mission.
Doing 90s on them?
What does that mean?
Don't worry.
Just don't worry about it.
What the fuck? Alright,
Oh,
doing
that's
90s on them.
It's some Zoomer shit. Don't worry about it.
Apparently. Well, the world is your oyster, gentlemen. Who is your leader?
Hunt. He's gone.
Yeah, he's dead. We've killed him. The group turns to Nav, the true leader.
I did want to find. There are still wizards around that aren't Ozark, right? And Ozark, rather. Or did they all go somewhere? I seem to remember us mentioning something about this.
Piddles is definitely around, right?
Piddles?
I mean,
I'm
just
just
any
looking
other
for
wizard.
a wizard in general that's not Ozark, but
Oh.
I know there were, and then I think I asked something about them, and then they got
Yes.
scattered or were busy or
They
something.
did not scatter. They went to New Eulathil to go study their technology, magical bullshit, and airships. They're kind of like delegates to get them out of a city away from the super big bad that's coming to, you know, murder them from an alternate dimension.
Right.
Okay. Syl has messaged me through time and space and asked for what reason. I have told him to turn on a magical castle, but it seems like Sill's willing to negotiate getting rid of this thing. In which case, I severely misread him, and this is really goes against character. But you know what? Sill's been meditating. He's been brewing his own alcohol in his basement this entire time.
More right.
He
That
quit
sounds more right.
being a secret agent for a government, thought that was too boring, and then just went to go make craft brew. Like, how based? Does he even need? Oh. Well, he took a look at it, but I'm not narrating Sill. I'm narrating you guys right now.
It was either the garden, or the world pillar. Both of which we have no idea what we're expecting. Only that we don't want to know about the world pillar, due to Gerald's or Jerome's view. And if he doesn't want us to know about it because he thinks it's too dangerous, and that's out of character for him to actually care, it might put a good idea that it might be the worst of the two.
You know, we were told one thing about Jerome, is he always lies.
You can always trust a man to be dishonest when he's a dishonest man, right? Right, Captain? Man, fucking Gerald. Gerald.
Gerald.
What a name. That's the next big bad.
Gerald?
Gerald. That, yeah. I don't remember his full name, like...
Fucking Jerome.
I'll just stick with Jerome.
Yeah. Well, Nav wants to go talk to a wizard that isn't Ozark. Oh, did I mention about all of the Tyrant's fan fiction that was being burned? I feel like we briefly discussed it.
Yeah.
Have I told you the consequences of finding this thing?
This thing being...
Trying to procure your own copy of the fan fiction. The Tyrant says that if he finds any of his task force members with it, he's going to turn off that HP protection that he has on everybody. And more or less let you go out naturally, as it were. That is what he's threatening all of the players with, but I think I never got around to stating that with you guys, so...
I do not remember that.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Well, okay.
I don't think we ever were interested in the fan fiction.
Perfect. Then we are all caught up. We don't need to care. Why do we want to talk to a wizard, Nav?
Well, I was thinking of what we could do to, like... So we can't trust anything in the garden, because it's a whole, like, place of illusory bullshit. So we have to disbelieve everything that we see, and everything that we feel. And so I was thinking about how... I feel like we could do that fine, as long as we could identify each other in some way, right? And so I was like, okay, I really haven't read the spell like Arcane Mark or anything like that, but I was wondering if we could like mark each other, even if it's just with like a spell scroll or something, and if that's replicable by like the illusion bullshit. Does that make sense?
I don't know what Arcane Mark is.
I think that's what the spell is called.
This looks like a made-up spell. Yeah, this is homebrew. It might be a different one you're thinking of. I mean, I just googled, like, fucking whatever you just said. Yeah. Anyway. So you want to, like, magically tag and locate each other?
Not even necessarily be able to locate, but, like, If we see
just
each
tag.
other and we can identify the tag and be like, okay, I know that thing is something I should not attack.
So magical
All
mark
right,
that
hang on.
make sure
No, still wants to know what he's getting in return.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
There's now a literal lawyer liaison who is currently trying to foster this deal. He slams into the room and says, "You need to make an offer."
How about we go out for a quest for him to replace the quest that we're going out
The
for?
Rock.
Yeah, for Rock. Like we find
he is
the most
more a
perfect
material
booze.
kind of person.
Yeah, I was thinking of offering up the General's gloves. I don't know if Sil has any knowledge of the General in general.
There's
That's
no
a
way.
weird sentence.
There's no way he does.
Ooh. I do love these gloves, but
Those gloves are
if
pretty
it would
good.
give us a magical flying castle, that sounds more baller.
Sure.
Can we promise him a room in the castle?
Probably not, if he's just a meditative brewer. Do you guys have money?
No.
Not much.
really.
Oh,
We
shit.
donated the rest of it to the
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, can we give him something from the auction without conferring with anyone? Here you go, take this, bye.
Oh, maybe.
yeah, let's casually trade the Defender, the legendary item we
Unfortunately, that one is highly coveted and cannot easily go missing. Let's look at what could go missing. You just rob the
Ooh.
armory. You could check out the Cloak of Stealth Advancement. The Book of Graceful Bullshit. The Amulet of Drunken Healing. That maybe would go well.
Oh,
You could give him the Kevin Stone, so he can never be surprised. You give him back his own Ioun Stone, which he donated to the armory. Oh. Oh shit, Antoine is apparently going to get in on this action too. This entire thing is way too meta. We need to move on.
Multi-person, multi-party bet going on.
Basically, we should just pull in Temer and fucking Brandon. Get on, fucker. God, this is stupid. Okay, let's move on. Please, for the love of God. Make a decision, someone.
We fly to Alcazan, unless
Yeah.
Eric, you ever found
No.
some magical.
Okay.
We were
I
not
swear to
prepared,
God, it
we're
was
still not
5e, but it
prepared.
might be Pathfinder.
Yeah, I've never heard of that spell, Arcane Mark, before. Oh, okay. You guys fly to Alcazan. Later that day, you four, even though Runt/Gibby's not here, you four will land within Alcazan. I'll take us to there right now. Fuck it. Why wouldn't I? Boom. We're there. Oh, this is the region map. I wanted to go to the city map. Hang on. Rip.
But look at the beautiful region.
Right? It is.
yeah, we can go into the
We could go to Mokapuni,
Godless Ravine.
Sanctuary, Cobble. Wait,
we can go to the
there's
Godless Ravine and see why it's called that.
True. The Godless
Might be
Gulch.
perfect for us. Yeah.
You have arrived in Alcazan. The Arcana is the key to the truth? What? Who changed their name to that? Is that you, Nav?
Yeah, that was me. Last session.
Oh, man.
Whoosh.
Well, you're here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm actually this is dumb. I didn't think about this. We don't know where the entrance to the hidden garden is. Just that
Yeah,
it is here somewhere.
Just that's here. Yeah.
No, we talked to people here last time. Before we had to go back. We were planning on taking the flower crown, but we decided not to because it will just turn us crazy.
Right, but we'd never actually found where the entrance was.
Yeah, we talked to the lady Morvu, and she said it was here, the city, somewhere.
No, it was in their druid sanctum, and it's just further in there. But they don't want to go further in. We just have to get her permission to go in.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we already did, kind of, but
Yes, because we signed the waiver.
Yeah, well, did we ever sign those? Or write them, or make them?
I guess let's find the, palace? And see if we can talk to somebody there. Ideally, let's not disturb her again, but...
You talk to the tree people?
A steward or something?
Does anyone have paper that we can write down the waiver for?
I have plenty of paper.
I don't think she actually cares about that.
Okay. To the Bellas.
Let's go into the palace. A lawyer eagerly seeks you out and tells. You arrive in the citadel, this great stone superstructure in the dead center of well, not center, but, you know, it's the heart. Slightly off kilter, I suppose. You walk up to the drawbridge, where there are some Tulsk guards along with some weird plant people, standing tall, upright, flexing their viney muscles. Get it? Not veiny muscles? Okay. You enter, and you meet the steward, a diplomat slash paper pusher from Tulsk, who's like, oh, the disco team. Hello.
Hello. A little while ago, we talked to Lady Moru, and she told us there was a hidden grove here. We have come to explore it, yeah?
Are you insane?
We think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go talk to her. She has to undo the gate, but... He looks at you, unsure if he should allow this, just on an ethics level.
Well, go on.
All right.
Can't do anything all day.
He leaves. Do you guys have everything you need for this adventure? You may be down here forever.
A few days of rations and water, but yeah, probably not.
We should probably do. God damn it.
I have 10 rations. How about everyone else?
5.
5.
I think I have 10.
I have a handful of gold that we can buy some rations with.
They'll give you rations.
Oh,
however,
nice.
Brandon, either watching the stream, I seriously doubt that, or just piecing together, has said, after I told him that there's no guarantee you'll get anything, he said, fine.
He really did mellow out, Sil.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone out of his ass.
He just said, I don't know why I get some great shiny things and these bitches want to take them away. I don't know if I should honor this arrangement, though. It seems far too lame.
Well, we find out only after we come back from the flower show.
So here's the thing, guys. I haven't announced this yet, but Brandon's coming back next week on Monday. So this legitimately could be a in-character thing. And his first act of agency as he rejoins us. So, I'm going to roll a d20. Or one of you roll a d20. If it's if it's an 11 or higher, someone will relay the message that Syl is going to make you guys skip this quest. And if it's anything below that, oh my fucking god.
Let's fucking go.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have too much prepared. This would be a lot of theater of the mind, but I did have some battle maps and a monster ready to go. So,
the thing, did we get the
yeah, so you guys are like prepping, looking at your scarce backpacks and looking for like a fountain. You got one of you's like, let's just go to the moat to fill our water skins. I guess that's hygienic. And then, like, as you're about to go do this, a runner, huffing and puffing like a clerical worker with a crest of the Dryad Dynasty on it here. The Governor Moru, as she is known. I have a message to relay! Which one of you dumb fucks is contacting Citadel Fidelstrius?
Me. That'd be me.
Here you go, please sign.
I'll sign it. I'm like, do you take tips, or...
Yes!
Fuck it. Have, like, 10 silver coins.
Alright. You dump your silver on this guy.
That's all I have on me.
Wow, I can convert this into 1 gold, he says. Rather excitedly, and then takes off. You pop the seal on this very tiny correspondence. It's a bunch of dots and dashes, because this was telegraphed, apparently, old-timey style. And then you're like, And then you do quick math in your mind, since you are a soldier, probably aware of the coded communication. But basically it says, come get your Eternium crystal, bitch.
Wow, that's perfect timing.
What the fuck is this name?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dots and fucking dashes. You're like, this doesn't translate to anything.
Wait, who's by such a...
You can read the weird symbols?
All right,
Well,
well,
you
at
can.
least we're not going insane today. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go get our thing.
Should
Well,
we tell them that we're not coming, or...
I also kind of just wanted to walk around the city. It was kind of a waste. Fly out here, fly back. Could spend the afternoon. Yeah.
Well, they're unlocking the gate for us.
And we won't show up and they'll close it again. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but do we want that to be like our impression?
And
Guys, you are conquerors in this city. This government hates you. They are vassals to Tolst. Oh yeah, their impression of you can get worse.
I was gonna say that was different than the last time we showed up. We were just like, "Hey, yeah, tell us what you know. Okay, bye," and that was it.
Well,
Right?
we asked politely.
And we
Yeah,
asked
but-
politely for them to open the door, and they will, and we won't be there.
Yeah, but all right, fine.
You guys just
Hi.
walk away without telling them you're not gonna show up?
Okay, so are we still at the gate?
Yeah.
Or like courtyard? Okay. As we walk out, I'm gonna like find it was a Tolstian dude who ran off, right?
No, it was a clerical worker from the city itself. But there
For-
are
to-
guards about. You're on a drawbridge to, like, the main government building. There are guards here.
Okay, then I think I'll flag or walk over to one of the guards, and I'll be like, hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
yeah, shit happens. We just had this guy because he was gonna go unlock like the Garden of Madness or whatever for us, and
Oh yeah,
we
I
had
heard
this.
about that.
Yeah, we had this thing come up, and we don't really need to go down, but I don't know where he ran off to, and I feel kind of bad about it. Can you just if he comes back here, explain the situation,
No, yeah, totally.
here, take 15 silver.
Oh, sure. Fuck it. How much silver do you have on you?
Had a lot. I specifically kept some in case I had to talk with people or spend it on things, but I'm not spending my magical gold. I'm like, yeah, you can keep some and maybe give some to him and just sorry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this guy just takes your money. And then you can walk away, conscious free. Now it's on him, right? You passed the buck. You passed $15 on him. Just switch your battery out. Come on, man. Is that what you're doing? Eric, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like you were messing with your headset there.
Just plugging it in.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess you guys fly back to Tulsa.
Yeah.
Guess.
Or, I mean, if we need to pad out the session, are we having our day in fucking Alcazan?
No, we don't need to pad it
day
out.
last session.
We've done our beach day. I'm just sad that Angolian, the spider guardian of the Vestimates, cannot eat your faces today. It was
Maybe
a spider with 8 attacks that would cartwheel around shooting venom as legendary actions.
Yeah, I think we would die.
Yeah, probably. Alright, you guys head back to Tulsa, I guess. This is the most jank fucking episode ever. I'd reschedule it if I could. You guys walk into Tulsa, and there you will find no one waiting for you, because you are taking civilian transport.
Did you ever get that lad's address, actually? I know he's in the city somewhere.
Is it on the...
Everybody who is an alcoholic knows about Sill's Brewery. He has the most... It is called beer, even though it's 80 proof. It's pretty strong stuff. At least for a beer.
Hey, worst case scenario, we buy some beer from him as a thank you.
Sure.
Or we just drink with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just drink Sill under the table.
Not under the table, just he's probably down for a party.
Yeah, it's a 3v1 where we battle him in drinking. Runt needs to do something, but I don't think his body weight and height is good for drinking.
What's a hobbit? He tells you. He'll drink you all under the table.
Oh.
That was a mistake on my part.
We flash forward a full day as you guys go drinking, collect the Eternium crystal, wake up passed out in a cellar. Most of your clothing is missing, your gear is just gone. You guys either got spiked, or, it was a lovely night. It is now the 21st. The political team has left for somewhere, and then they've come back to Tulsa the next day. What the fuck?
Just like us.
Same.
Hey, yeah, alright. Hung over, but looking at a small wooden box that is latched shut. Seems to be bound in some weird kind of rune-crafted platinum bands. You feel the weight of this box It's honestly probably would be Runt's duty to hold on to this, but he's not here right now, so who wants to hold the box?
Like holding magical stuff. I'll carry a finely crafted box.
Add it to your sheet.
How much does this weigh?
It weighs 1-10,000. It weighs 1 pound. Don't worry about the 10,000 part.
Yeah, I won't until I do.
Oh, that's my bongo drums. Okay. You look out to the ocean as you guys exit. Now, Yugu, basically what you have in your hands is the... Imagine for a moment you are holding the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. A super legendary item that you now know of, but if a clown or an ignorant weirdo were to come up to it, they would just see, like, a very nice box, and maybe they would get that, like, intuitive, like, oh, something wealthy must be inside this. What do, Yugu?
Honestly, I was thinking about animating the box, but that would only last an hour and kind of be not worth it. I think I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna do a dumb thing and hold it close to me. Like, obviously it looks valuable. I'm gonna make sure people see that I think it is valuable too. If you're gonna
eat it?
try and what?
I don't know.
No.
You got a lizard jaw. Can't it, like, unhinge?
Yeah, I don't think just putting it in my mouth.
Lodge it in your throat. No one will go for that then, right?
No.
Yeah, I think just holding it close to my
Yugu.
chest. I'm gonna look suspicious.
Part of you really wants to just consume this box. Like, eat it.
You know, if I knew there wasn't a really important rock in it, maybe I would. This box, it does look pretty fucking good.
It's damn near salivating.
But where would I put my Ethereum rock if not into this really finely crafted box? I have a great idea. I will use my... What is this ability called? I always forget. Performance of Creation.
Yeah.
And I will make an exact copy of this box. Just to chew on it.
You're gonna chew on that box? Well, that box isn't as tasty. But the other box.
It's just, you know, like you chew on gum just to alleviate the hunger.
I'm really hoping Orion or Eric will just interrupt this stupid exchange we're having and say we want to do something.
I was about to, like... Yugu, what the fuck are you doing?
What? You see, it looks so good and tasty. I needed to try it at least.
It's a box.
I'm going to slowly take away the box with the thing in.
I will not let you do that.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You know, I was holding on to it just fine. I have it. We're going to Mokapuni, right? Could we... I don't think we'll need a ship. Something like that.
Just take a bite.
Yeah. Nav is gonna leave into mirth and be like, alright, keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna get to Mokapuni?
Find a ship.
Ooh.
Where... Mokapuni is way down southwest, right?
Yeah.
Way down and...
Actually, isn't it?
We need to talk about the world economy real quick, team.
Okay.
Some other people know about this, but those who are not airship/global economy savvy, when you regular shipping, which is basically just get on a boat on the water and go, does not use the same kind of fuel that airships use, or at least the majority aircraft of this world. brief history lesson. Cancelar used to be the economy heart of the Confederation, and they were built on natural gas. So what they did at the start of the Confederation, 80 some odd years ago, was build a bunch of easy to produce transport ships, sell them on the cheap, but make their engine only take natural gas from Cancelar. So Cancelar more or less made it a necessity for every other city-state who wanted this trade to buy their fuel, or airships would just come back to them. It was like a massive economic shift that made them so relevant. Cancelar's been gone for 2 years. Their refineries have not existed during that time. The natural gas reserves that people and governments bought, as you know how government stockpiles, they're basically drying up. Airship transportation is going to become hella expensive soon. And even though these warning signs were clear to everyone, when Cancelar exploded, truly, no one really paid attention to the resource clock that was ticking away with every single flight. So, how are you going to get to Mokapuni, which is a casual 2,340 miles away?
Very casual. I know we can go by sea, but that'll take us like months, actually, right?
Around a month, yeah. You can try to get lucky and find an airship that doesn't take natural gas. That way you don't have to worry about the fuel. But if there's a pilot / captain who has one of these airships, they're probably going to be charging for premium services. And unfortunately, it seems like your money got spent on an auction.
I got 15 gold to my name.
Alright. You wouldn't even be able to buy normal passage.
I might have some. Because I don't think I gave everything.
There is still a little bit of money we've left on the party sheet, I'm pretty sure.
John, did you delete the auction chat?
No. I think you guys donated a massive amount.
We do have a whole 450 GP in the party sheet.
No, that's what I mean, because that might have been, I might have put it in the auction channel and not taken it off. Because I forgot to do it when that shit actually happened.
You donated 3,500 gold. So if you have a little bit left, I would not be surprised. If you had 450, you might have just saved enough for a legend lore. I don't know if that was intentional or...
Yes, it was right around there. I wanted us... Because we had a total of 4,000, and I wanted us to have right around 500, just in case we needed anything.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, some of this money I've used for Ritual Caster already. So if it was 500, it might have been 500, and then I took a little off the top.
Any sort of spell learning Ozark pays for out of pocket for you guys.
Ooh, okay.
So, even for the wizards, like, it never costs them money to add spells to their character sheets. You would just be doing it in a little roundabout way.
Okay. Between me and the party funds is what I wrote.
I assume no one's going to be accepting Tulse bucks for this.
No. However, speaking of this new world economy that the world is steadily moving in, Thorazor and Alkazan have now more or less bought into a equal but different kind of currency. It's basically a work voucher rather than a full-blown like payout of just printed money that can be exchanged for other sorts of goods and services or exchanged for Tulse bucks. It's a very weird thing they're doing. But like Alkazan and Thorazor were both hard currency systems, and now Tolst is a paper fiat system, and now they're both like all three of these are intermixing, making their own new currency.
Yeah. Are these, just so I can get this straight, the work order currencies in the two city states are worth Tolst bucks? Or do
Yes.
the work orders have a gold value as well?
No, they do not.
Okay, yeah.
They are all three city states have bought into like an economic and military alliance right now to sort of settle grudges and prepare for what's coming. And they're trying to keep all of their gold, like their hard currency, for magic. Because gold is magic. And they may need it.
Okay, so I think the 455 we have in the party sheet is what's actually left. I just didn't delete the stuff that I had in my bank.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that enough?
So I was about to say, that being said, is that enough for non-natural gas ship? And
the price for moving has been dectupled, times 10, basically around the world map. So what used to be 5 gold per person has now been bumped up to 50. That doesn't make sense. 5 times 10, oh yeah, it'd be 50 gold each. So I guess for bankrollers and super rich people, this isn't that big of a deal. But for like
the average person,
the average to poor person, this is a massive like expenditure increase.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah, go figure. That's
10
how it
times?
works, right? So if there's only 4 of you, it's 50 gold per person.
Yeah.
That's
gold.
2 Mokapuni, or is that 2 a port?
That is like... 2 Toraturv / the Forge of
Oh.
Alvin. You just get off at Toraturv, and then you need to actually sail.
Okay.
Because it's just... Mokapuni is too far... Mokapuni never had a airship terminal on it.
Right.
So, 200 gold. You can make it there.
Make it there,
we can make
200 to make it back, but then we have like nothing.
Yeah.
Assuming that there's no money in the flying airship.
The airship or
Oh, sorry, the flying. Well, no, yeah, we have a flying. The whole goal of this is to get a flying castle, so hopefully we won't have to come back on airship.
Oh, I did not think about that. Do we have any idea how fast this castle is?
It sounds sick as shit, though. Let's be real.
It does.
Hey, worst case scenario, we get like science from this mechanism that was built from Faceless, and use that to reintroduce our economy for our
yeah, that is powered by Eternium crystals, like we have lying about everywhere.
That's fair.
You choose on its box all the way through the flight, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
In terms of armory, do we need to upgrade any items, change anything? Who knows what's there?
As I say, has anything changed?
Mirth It's going to attempt to take out the Cloak of the Manta Ray, as we are going near water and might need a swimming speed.
I thought that was always with you guys. I never even put that in the armory.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you
Yeah,
can
then
have
I'll
it.
put it on my sheet then.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That item almost got thrown in the trash, guys.
Whoops.
I never wrote that down at all.
When did we get it?
It was recent.
Was it from the... It wasn't from the... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, was it from the auction?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I keep the auction items separate.
Oh, that makes sense.
That explains it. I was like,
Yeah.
I've never heard that name before. Where the fuck did this come from?
So the winged boots, the Hammer of Adon Forge is a city item, so you guys will never interact with it. The winged boots are on Terratai, the vampire rapiers on Revik/Sever. The medic's mystical pouch is still up for grabs. The leyline detection rod's up for grabs. The cloak of the manta ray you now take. Sarah Dog Burglar's treat bag is on Lay Stung, and the buckle of the Ogre King is on Paradigm. So, there you go. Sorry. It lapsed my judgment, or mind, I suppose. So yeah, you can grab the cloak. Makes sense.
Put it on. Now I have a swim speed and I can breathe in water.
Yeah. What's really fun about this hood, which, you play with it, obviously. Like, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Even though it's not, like, the best fitting for you, when you flip the hood up, like, a little metal mask comes down to look somewhat foreboding. Like, it has, like, upside-down Ds for, like, eyes to just be, like, menacing. And, it's just this gray metal.
Upside-down Ds are just Ds.
Yeah.
But upside down.
But upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, lowercase or uppercase?
Uppercase. Looks like this. Like this. That's kind of what the face looks like.
Artiste.
Thank you. Yeah.
Vun's not here, so I will do this for him. Can I take Kevin, just so we have Kevin?
Wait, did you not have Kevin on your character sheet? I have it as Yugu.
Oh, okay, perfect. You said it was in the armory. I'm like, wait, I thought I had Kevin.
Yeah, you
I
had
have
Kevin
in the. Okay, perfect then. And the skeleton key.
Yes.
That's 2 items.
You have never put that in the armory.
Oh, and I don't think we ever will. Sorry, guys.
Do we care about healing potions?
I have like 4 on me.
I was about to say, I have a bunch. I don't think I've ever actually used one.
Kit.
Then yeah, you guys are fine. You don't need...
Yeah, I can heal people as well on the once a day. Or multiple times a day.
Nice.
No one will die here, at least.
Yeah, no one will ever die.
Welcome to the Never Die Squad.
Count our luck that one.
Yeah.
Featuring the party that has lost the most characters.
The Never Dies.
Yeah, we
Everyone
never die.
who's died.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're good to go, so subtract 200 gold. Nav, you might as well just hold on to the rest, take it off the party sheet. Just keep it on yourself. And with that, you can fly away. The flight is over a day, so we will move you guys from 21st to 22nd. So now you are in Toraturv. What's really weird is this flight, despite the price, is packed. Like, people are taking this flight to the Forge of Alva. This is also a Nevlatorian craft, one that uses wind power on magical sails to catch wind and fly across. If you've ridden or seen the Xenoph's Betrayal, it's similar to that, just slightly bigger. Rather than a jank little interceptor / destroyer, this thing is a full-blown transport. The first that truly has come out of Nevlators. Which is just fucking weird. Yeah, but you make it to Toraturv, no problem. It's fall right now, so the winter monsoons haven't come. It's just a pleasant day here right now in this Mediterranean / Hawaiian-esque village. An unwalled city, unmapped even on the world map. Like, the only reason people know about it is a sad face that is drawn on everyone's map that just jankily says Toraturv over it.
I never even realized that was a sad face until you said something.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Too much of it blurs with the.
It just blurs in with the Gulf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing boats come in. Yeah. What's up?
I do wanna. While we were on the flight, I was gonna ask if I could, like, talk to a few people and see if, like, just chat people up and see if I could figure out why it seems to be so busy coming down to this area.
Oh, you haven't heard? The World Ranking Championships are occurring in the Forge. We're going vacationing. You don't know what that is? It's like Super MMA. It's where magical people throw down.
Yeah.
Have you been living under a rock? What?
You know, not as far from the truth as I would hope.
They say the Will-O-Wisp is finally going to complete his arc.
Oh, no way! The Will-O-Wisp?
Yeah, 20 years. He's going to retire. This is like his big climactic finish.
Damn, do we have an up-and-comer?
Oh, there's one every season, but he's still in the amateur league.
Alright, thanks.
It's gonna be the Solar Flare. The arch. How don't you know about... this guy will just talk to you for 18 hours about 50 years of lore from these, like, WWE /
I was
MMA
gonna say, like a true WWE
/ magical...
fan.
Yeah, this guy is plus 50 years old. He's like 55 to 60. And this old guy, he's just been in it to win it since he was a kid. He rips off his overshirt, like, business coat, and it's just, like, a menacing face guy that just has a little wisp coming out of his eye. It's fucking Will-O-Wisp!
Fanboy.
Yep.
So, you go.
Yeah. Man, this box, I'm surprised. Oh, wait. Actually, my magical box would disappear after a few hours. Fuck.
Fair. You summoned it
Do you
again.
need a ration, or...
Oh, no, it looks good to chew on, yeah. You probably never get the urge, but way back in the back of my head, I always think about eating things just to try them, right? And this just looks good to chew on, yeah?
That wizard
Oh,
brain.
I had that feeling when I got introduced to hot sauce. And, like,
Chew
really
on
competitive
hot
eating
sauce?
hot sauce. There's
All right, we're moving. Fucking hot. What the fuck? Where is this going? You are in Toraturv now. You have landed. It's still warm down here, despite it being fall. Yeah. How are you going to get to Mokapuni, guys?
Yeah, we need the boat now.
Find a
Like
boat.
regular boat. Buy a boat? We could barely afford passage on airboat.
Not buy a boat, but, like, find a boatman.
A boatman?
Like a ship captain?
Yeah, that's the word.
So,
look at, like...
You're not gonna find, like, good ships here. Just in general, kind of no matter what. I want you all to give me some kind of investigation / search check for a person who has a vessel capable of making this journey. Because it's still, 1,000 miles or so. 800 miles, basically, from coast to coast here.
Could I persuade you to make it just a straight charisma check? Just to talk to random people? Like, I'm looking for a captain. Go to Mokapuni.
Give me a straight charisma check, Yugo.
I was about to say, can I make a charisma check if I go to like some taverns
Oh.
and talk
Yeah,
to any sailors that are there?
of course.
Oh, that is
Sure.
with Jack of all trades.
That's
So,
fine.
okay.
That's how that works.
We're just going to try to
Yeah.
read
I just didn't know if you
someone
wanted
who's like confident in their sailing skills. Like go around to port, like those who like have the demeanor of a good salesman, or whatever
Ooh.
I think that is. I'm gonna try to like read people. Like he's confident.
That guy knows how to boat.
You grew
This
up in
guy
the
does.
Forge of Alvin, right, Mirth?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know a bit about sailing. Everyone,
yeah.
like, it's an ocean. It's a Gulf, like, state. It's connected directly to the ocean.
Yeah, and I lived
yeah.
in Maelstrom for a little bit, so it's
Yeah, give me
that has
a
water.
perception or insight check. I don't really care.
I'll go insight.
Okay. Go insight.
He win it.
All right, you did it indeed. But I think Yugu is going to have the best luck first. Because he is just trying to gauge people similarly to what you're doing, just in a more extroverted way. Where rather than trusting his own instinct, he's kind of trusting the aggregate, or the people he's talked to. And indeed, you will find that there is an old-timer, simply called That Guy. He sort of came in when Mokapuni was said to, be dead. He was probably like a native, and he just had this rickety sailboat. And he's traversed these waters. The problem is, that guy, he lost his ship to a fucking sea serpent a while ago. And he, despite knowing the route by heart, by the wind itself, he ain't got no ship.
Well, this is kind of problem. Cannot buy a ship for that guy. Maybe we could rent one or something. I've never done this regular boating. Don't exactly know who I should even talk to. Hey, that guy. Where would you go about getting a new ship?
You
Surely
approach
had...
the man. He has a fish-cutting dagger out, this crooked slice. Just slicer. He points it at you, non-threatening. He has one eye. There is a single scale embedded in his forehead. He looks like that guy looks like he has been drowned to death. And he looks at you with a matted, dog-like eye. What do you know about sailing?
Yeah, like I was saying, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So...
Then why are you coming to me?
I heard you were a great captain. Yeah, one of the best.
He slams the knife into a fish he was gutting, decapitating it. He points a finger at you.
Me? Are you...
Yes. He just
cutting my head
stares like a madman.
I hear you have no ship. If we could get one for you, could you take us to Mokopuni?
Why do you need a ship when you have a turtle?
Do you? I do not have a turtle. Do you have a turtle?
I have the best turtle in the world.
Could it carry, say, 6, 7 people?
Oh, it could carry more than that. It can carry the soil of the earth. It could carry this podunk village, he says. Snarking, laughing.
Can you... I've never seen a turtle quite so big. Could you show it to me, maybe?
It'll cost you something.
Oh, I do not carry any coinage. I could give you a hug or, like, a good note. I would need to get my friends for money.
I have no need for money. But I'll take a hug.
Oh, come here, that guy.
Cool.
I'm not sure I'm a great hugger. Probably a little slimy and scaly.
Yeah.
I'll give him a good.
He also is somewhat slimy.
Yeah.
This man, for all intents and purposes, is like a weird dog man. Maybe a jackal, maybe a hyena, maybe a gnoll, but that's a throwback to another party. I'm sorry, you guys didn't. He's just a weird wet dog.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Or gnome?
What? What were
He's
you
a
gonna
gnoll.
ask? Oh, if it's Jasper?
Yeah.
It's not Jasper. It could be his dad or grandfather. Who knows? God, I miss Ben. Okay. You give this man a hug, and it's enough for him to take you, Yugu. But if you're bringing friends, he demands hugs from them as well, because he's lonely.
I can promise at least 2 others a hug. There is this angry little man. Probably he will not hug you, but it's a good thing.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Come back to wherever everyone is. I don't even know if we were all together. I'll rally the troops.
You rally the troops.
Perfect guy. He a little doggish, but he says he has giant turtle. Take us straight there, but you must hug him. Yeah.
I got small paws, he says. Just
Is that
randomly.
a disease?
No. It might feel weird.
I give in.
Mirth, you are like 18 times his size, but he will like go for your calf. And like slowly and then just like release. And then come up to you, Nav, and ask to be held.
Nav is gonna like bend down, give him the bear hug to the chest, and like lift him up off his feet and do the shake.
You give him the shake. It is a truly loving hug. And this madman, this complete lunatic, stares at you all for a moment. And says, let's go see the turtle. just disregarding this entire moment completely. Making it devoid of emotion. Oh.
To the turtle!
Yeah, you follow this man outside of town for, like, the better part of the day. Almost till sunset, where you come to this, like, weird peninsula that's just sort of, like, popped out, jutting from the coast. There's trees on it, there's this, you know, it's rocky, it's just, you know, a cliff face. It has a small drop, it goes like 30 feet before the sea. And then he just pats the ground and curls up next to it, doing the slowest, like, hugging of a rock ever. And then he just mutters out, we're here. Take us to Mokapuni. What do you 4 do? Or 3 do, I guess.
I think... So is he hugging the ground or hugging the rock?
He's hugging the rock, which is attached to the ground.
If there's enough room, Nav is gonna go to the other side of the rock and hug it and be like, nice to meet you.
He is surprised that you would do such a thing.
I look to see if there's actually a living thing hiding there somehow. Camouflage.
On the
maybe,
rock?
I guess. Underneath it?
Underneath the rock? Yeah, you can try. It's literally like part of the ground. You like try to move it while the guy's hugging it. He starts batting you away, Yugu, with his tiny little paws. And he's like, no, don't fucking push it. You're gonna make him upset. Nav hugging it, embracing this warm rock.
I do not see a turtle here anywhere.
You should hold on to something, he says. We're about to kick off.
Mirth is going to sit down next to the 2 of them and wrap his hands around both of them who are hugging the rock.
Yeah, and you can, like, truly get the hug.
The group hug,
The bugbear.
Nav is gonna hold out one of his hands to fucking Yugu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that will do.
Well, does
take
no one
your
help
hand.
Runt? I don't know what Runt would do. We'll save this as a check mark. Maybe Runt has warmed up, but maybe he's still doing that lone cold act. Can someone like put in their notes like, let's revisit this moment with Runt when he's here?
Bunt and riding the turtle.
Yes, it'd be funny. You guys hold on to the rock for like a minute, and nothing happens. And you're like, okay, we're being played the fool of. And then, after about another minute where he's like, no, wait, just hang on one more minute. He's waking up. You're like, okay, cool, this is pretty weird and lame.
We
but
got
then,
scammed.
It could be the weirdest scam ever, but if he is scamming you, it's for literally no cost. So in that case, he's just a weird pervert hermit that you met on the sea. In which case, that's a story to tell the kids, right? But soon, you'll feel a little tremor around you. And then it'll start to, like, shift. And then you guys will start to, like, ascend maybe, like, 5 feet into the air with the ground. And then you turn to the mainland, and you're like, oh, there's, like, a crack in the ground. And then you just all jolt forward. Give me some strength checks at advantage, guys. You're all hugging on to each other. Strength saves, I should say. As we play.
Save.
I'm great at these.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh my god, advantage saves your lives. Alright, you guys take off into the ocean, holding on to each other, holding on to the rock, and holding on to the man who's secured between all three of you. He doesn't even hold on, he just goes with the momentum. You guys shoot at a solid, like 8 knots or so. And going from still to suddenly 8 knots, and you're just gaining speed faster and faster as the land itself just fucking goes through the ocean. Temer is unsurprised, unfazed. Are you on a turtle, guys? Or are you on living rock? Is this an elemental?
Da-da-da. Is that safe to release?
It's as safe to release as unhooking your seatbelt on an airplane that has no walls. So you tell me. How brave are you?
No, if the other dude isn't doing anything, I won't do anything.
Oh, he's just laying out down. He's just going with it now.
Yeah, Captain, how will we slow down? How long is this going to take?
How long is it gonna take?
Or will we slow down?
It will never slow down. It's gonna speed up.
Okay.
He's pulling out the move with haste shadow fact. So 700 miles or so, 800 miles. To Mokapuni, this thing moves at a top rate of 100 miles per hour.
What?
So you guys will be there zooming across the sea. So yeah, in 8 hours, you will make it to Mokapuni. A boat trip that normally takes like 3 days. So, as you guys go faster than most airships even, on the open ocean, just watching the surf and the waves crash. Like, there's some pretty foreboding waves coming up to you. And, like, you're like, oh shit, there's like a 30-foot wave coming to just crush you all. And then the fucking rock just goes over it. Unless someone gets to the edge, you'll never see what is below you. But does safety take precedence over excitement? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Mirth is curious.
Nav, are you curious?
Yeah, that's why I asked. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Oh.
Well, just get close to the edge, guys.
Yeah.
Narrate to me.
Mirth is going to unwrap his giant hands, holding everyone together, and slowly going to, like, gets on his hands and knees and start walking toward the edge, towards the front of the creature or turtle, what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, crawl on your belly, it's safer.
That's going to make him stand up straighter.
All right.
And look over the edge.
You peer over the edge. John rolls a secret roll. He doesn't want you to roll as you look down through the ocean. The waves are just pressing against and just being currented by this massive rock formation, which below you can see the faintest outline of a massive reptile. Its head must be like 80 feet long, or not wide, definitely not wide, but 80 feet long from the shell. And it's weird. Now that you're like looking at it, you can like follow it out to like where these massive fins are just going. It is the jankiest looking animal you've seen in your life. You've never heard of this in all of your life. You're like, what the fuck is this? You're on an island that is being supported by a turtle. A gargantuan turtle.
Earth is going to face forward into the wind and going to raise his arms in T-pose and embraces the current in the wind.
Okay, you embrace the current in the wind. John rolls for sea serpents. Because they smell your magic. They're beautiful. And what is, you know, an adventure on the open sea without a chance for sea serpents to come out from the fissure in the crack of the world? Oh, that's a 50. That would be pirates normally, but pirates cannot keep up with this. You guys, dodge! Man, why can't you just buy a fucking ship so I can kill you with pirates and sink you to your watery graves?
We're just too nice to that guy.
Damn. I like to reward bullshit, I suppose. You fly. You pass other ships that will tell this tale for days to come. Of like, yeah, so one day on the open ocean, an island just shot past us. It was maybe like 3 miles away, and we're going at, you know, like a 30 miles an hour, and this fucking just flies by. You're like on a freeway when everyone else is in like a residential area right now. This shit is intense. You fly through the waters. Oh, the crystal would have put a I should roll at advantage, Temmer. You're right. That's even lower. It's 37 instead of 59. Great. I'm sorry. I tried killing them, Temmer. I promise you. 8 hours later, night will fall. Your turtle will slowly slow down as you make it somewhere onto an archipelago. Who's been to Mokapuni before? Okay, cool.
Technically.
Technically, yeah.
In another life.
Let me move you to... That's the Isles of Flavor. Let's go to Mokapuni. Specifically, the city. Oh, wow. It's a cool city.
Oh, man.
Brings back memories, huh?
Brings back memories.
All in the beautiful moon, always full except the day that it's not, and the stars shine down upon a jungle. You guys come to the north coast, where you see a decrepit, unlit lighthouse. The old man, cracks his back, pats the ground, kisses it, and says, "Thank you so much. We'll be back. I'll bring you something nice." The ground gives no response.
I'm also gonna, like, pat the ground and go, "Thank you for not killing us. Thank you for not killing us. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Yuki just pissed himself for 8 hours.
Oh, should we go again?
Not right now. We should. We need to find the castle. We need to do a lot of things now that we are here. Captain, I'm sorry. I don't know how long it will take us. We can't really take you with us because you might die, and that's
I have family
bad.
here.
Oh, perfect. A good vacation for you, and we have some looking to do. Yeah.
He looks super sad when you say vacation. But he doesn't say anything.
Unless, I mean, do you want to come with us?
No.
Okay. That's probably for the best, but I thought I should offer.
Are you trying to, like, bring him to his death? He is a strong old man, but you know
No,
how many times.
I was gonna warn him. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
so I mean, you have family here. Do you know anything about this area?
I grew up here. And he, like, goes through his wrinkled ass clothing and, like, busts out a waterlogged cigarette that's just crushed and cannot be lit. He puts it between his dog-like teeth. Just to, like, chew on it, I suppose. Similarly to how Yugu is currently chewing on a platinum band, trying to undo the lash with his teeth, absent-mindedly.
Oh, we're close now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. He looks at you once more and says, "I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was doing an internal monologue."
So, I don't know. I assume it happened a few years ago, but apparently there's like a flying castle that crashed somewhere.
It was like a comet straight from hell.
Yeah, do you know where that is? Can you point us in the right direction?
Yeah, he points you towards, the biggest fucking volcano you've ever seen. You can make out the island. It's apparently 25 feet away from you. So, in the shadows of the night, glimmering with star and moonlight, you just see this massive tower of a volcano's ridge. Basically a mountain. There's no lava coming out. The magma's long since died. What once was always spewing toxic and carbon into the atmosphere is now dead. It was over there.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Do you need a goodbye hug?
No. I'm gonna brood here, stare out into the sea, talk to myself for 4 more hours, and pass out of exhaustion.
Cool, you be cringe.
He nods. No big deal.
Alright, shall we?
Yeah, definitely.
We should go a little bit. I can't see. It's kind of dark. Do you mind if I put on a light? Yeah.
Go nuts.
Sure, fine.
I will cast the light cantrip on the box
lit.
I'm carrying.
The box is lit. All can see it.
Look at how magical and cool my box is.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah. It's so litty. It's got that sick platinum drip, too. Fucking drip. I hate that word.
Other words that are in vogue.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can walk into the city. It used to be a guarded, walled city. It no longer is. It's just walled. The gates are open for anyone or animal to walk in or out. But it's dead here, guys.
Is it abandoned?
Yeah, it's completely abandoned. No one is currently here. The ghost town.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
It's creepy, you know?
Yeah.
What happened?
Guess the people left. It does not look like there was a war or fighting. People left, it looks.
Hopefully it's not because of a certain flying castle.
I mean, it's got to be related into some way, right? If not to the castle, and at least to that. He's gonna point towards the Liddy box.
Are you guys gonna stay the night here in the town, or are you just gonna go straight to the jungle?
Might not be a good idea to travel through the jungle at night.
Say
What?
nothing
Especially
about.
holding a light box.
Yeah. Say nothing
So,
about the
Mirth
mountain
is going
either.
to say that we should go into the jungle.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go into the jungle, guys.
Yeah, that sounds. I'll make sure to put Mirth in front of me. That sounds great. A great idea. You go ahead. And
Yep, I'll lead the way. If anything tries to kill us, are there spirit beasts on islands?
No. Mokapuni is famous, if anything else, for not having spirit beasts. You walk
Okay.
through the town, having to navigate its empty, desolate streets to find the western exit, but you do. It is a creepy sensation. You always feel like you're being watched. The shadows seem to linger far longer than you'd like, and occasionally the wind will kick some metal. That'll just fucking make the most god-awful screechy noise ever. You are strangely eager to get out of the city. And into the empty, desolate, lifeless jungle you go to. The trees, once making a beautiful, vibrant canopy, have fallen, droop down their withering husks as if there's no life left in them, just being in your way. But there's no weeds, there's no shrubs, there's no foliage like ferns growing. They too have just made this nest of just, or layer within the forest of just like warped wood that is slowly decaying. This map is deceiving. It looks green and vibrant when it should be decayed and gross. Yeah.
actually, Mirth, I am a little bit in tune with nature, just by happenstance. I don't know how much you are. This place seems unlivable, no?
Well, yeah.
No
there
shit.
might be termites. Can I, like, knock on one of the stumps or decaying trees?
Yeah.
See if it's hollow or if it's like just dead.
You immediately like knock and the just bark just crumbles around you. You look inside and dust is just falling from the hole you've made at the gentlest taps. And the tree, upon being disturbed, just falls inward on itself. Give me a quick deck save. You should be fine. At most, you'll take like 1d6 damage. You're fine. You quickly like jump out of the way. The branches are just like coming down at a very fast pace, and you're trying not to get hit by them. Which you do. You do not get hit.
Is it familiar with the ash tree from the when we found Jerome's writing in the nest?
Mirth was not there for that, I don't think.
Oh, right.
But also no.
Okay. So it's just dead, not ash.
Yeah. It's like all of the inner workings of the tree have just decayed. And the only thing that was holding it together was the bark that was basically just a flick away from falling over.
Be sure not to touch anything, guys. It might be dangerous.
Oh, that is always my assumption, yeah? Touch nothing.
Have we heard any, like, birds or forest animals or anything?
Not even the buzzing of a bug.
I'm gonna wipe off where I knocked on the tree.
Yeah.
Try to clean it.
It's like sawdust. It clings to you, but you can wipe it off eventually.
Right, this place is fucking weird. Let's get on the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, give me some survival. Well, whoever is leading, give me a survival roll. You're, leading.
That's me. Oh. 19.
You fuckers need to stop rolling good. I don't know what happened last week, but ever since Devin rolled out 1, everyone's just been rolling really strongly. I don't know if he's just taking in, like, the cosmic karma, but
He is our Tywin.
the plot armor's real, as you guys just walk through the forest. You will have to camp. I hope you have supplies, because there is nothing to eat or drink here. This was purely to navigate the woods.
Well, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and build us a nice climate-controlled bubble.
You try.
Oh.
It does not go off. There is no comfort here at all.
I'm sorry, maybe I need to go and steal some more notes. I think the wizard scammed me. This tiny hut, it is not coming up. I'm sorry, I'll try again later, yeah?
I'm going to try to punch my arm and try to activate my my shield. Like,
you can hurt yourself.
You would need someone else.
But you need someone else to hit you.
Mirth forgot
Suicide
about that.
is real.
So... Alright,
Damn.
Can someone hit me? Someone, like, punch me or something. Make sure the
Nav's
magic
gonna smack him
not, like,
on the back of the head.
Yeah. You can deal strength +1, I think, is fist.
I think that's right. Yeah, strength +1.
Yeah.
So
like a...
2 damage?
Minimum of 1 if you have a negative strength score. But, you deal like 1 to 5 damage. Nav, what's your strength score? Is it 0?
12.
Okay, so it's you
2.
suffer 2 damage, Mirth.
Do I see the shield activate?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's not all magic. I don't think.
I'm just telling you, I wrote down these notes. Obviously, the wizard, he was a liar or something. I will go back and fix them, yeah?
You know, you are on a mountain. Maybe it's just unleveled ground, so you can't get that perfect circle.
Oh, the ritual going, yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what it could be?
I don't.
But either way, you have camping supplies. You have bedrolls, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't have a bedroll? Oh, you didn't.
I have not had to need it. I have not had to have a bedroll.
You made an oversight. You know, it happens. You've just been jumping from city to city. You're like, I don't need to sleep. And then you, like, sit down and you're like, wow, my back hurts. Oh, I'm just gonna be awake. Oh, wait, I sleep now, huh?
I will waste a couple spell slots to make him a bed with my performance of creation.
Okay. How much do you spend?
Well, it will only last.
Well, if someone's on watch, you guys can just
Exactly.
exchange bedrolls, right?
Oh, it lasts for 4 hours, actually. So I don't know, 2 at most.
Well, if someone's always up and there's
Yeah.
3 sleeping bags among you, you know, you would never fit into the Hobbits one, but it's fine. You can rough it out a night, Nav. You've been in armor for like 4 months. It's okay.
It
What's
feels
one
good.
bad night's sleep?
Yeah. I'm at full resources. What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay. Can everyone roll me a hit dice? Cool. I want you to subtract that from your hit points.
Owie.
Whoa. I kind of regret rolling high then.
Yeah. You also lose that hit dice. But, it's fine. You're in a weird land. All of you just sleep really poorly.
Yeah.
You think to yourselves,
Fuck. Nav, did you steal my bedroll? This did not feel good.
I mean, did you wake up in it? Like, how the fuck can I steal it if you woke up in it?
My head hurts. Please, I don't know.
Guys, my shield's not returning. It's not repairing. It got worse.
I'm going to Boop of Life.
you go through the motions, but he does not heal.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, this place, it fucking sucks. No. How about we hurry up, get this hiking trip over with, and go back
Yeah, get
someplace?
out of here.
Yeah. I
If it's the
understand
castle
why
that's doing
everyone
this,
left. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's
it
literally
is a curse.
bleeding out. Let's hope it's not the city or the castle, or else we're just bringing out a cursed object to
Well,
Tolos.
wouldn't be the first time.
True, you say, looking at your sword. Which used to be made of your armor. You do have the Hexblade on you, right? You're still using it?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't make that up. Tell me if you ever, draw that. By the way. You guys will walk straight around this massive ridge line where volcanic flows would once go into the forest, burning sections of it away, creating a buildup and a massive rock wall. He basically took this direction. You will notice that there is a rather menacing stone giant, not the creature slash monster stamp block, but a literal stone statue carved in the mountain of a dude sitting in a chair, raising a hand and pointing towards the east, to where Klovisa, the continent, is. I don't know if you wish to mess with that or go straight to where you think this fortress fell, or the castle, or the temple, whatever you want to call it.
Can I at least take a moment to I want to be able to replicate this statue later. I just want to look at it, try to put it to memory, so I can make another miniature of it later at least.
A miniature, definitely, you could totally make. This thing is huge. It's like 1,000 feet tall. Made out of some kind of brown stone, which is noticeably different and jarring from the rest of this black volcanic, not ash covered, but just volcanic rock.
Does it look like it was placed there? Like the base is separate from the ground?
Well, normally statues are built, rather than, someone just control C, control
Copy,
V.
paste, yeah.
You'd have to, truly go up and make a detour. This is kind of hard to get to.
A ways.
Yeah. You'll always kind of see it, but you're walking away from it, and you don't see a clear path to it. If you're at a climb speed, it'd be different. Do you have a climb speed?
Nope. Got a swim speed, though.
Well, the thief scrambles.
Same.
Runs. I guess this thing will always go undiscovered. And you move away from it. Since no one said they wanted to go towards it.
Nope.
Easy enough.
I want to get out of here.
By the end of the day, you will see it. The temple that crashed from the sky, clearly got knocked and glanced off of some part of this volcano, and then just slid down its side. It's more or less halfway down, so several thousand feet above the canopy and several 100 feet down from this massive crack slash fissure it made within the caldera itself. There is signs that lava used to flow around it, but that has long since dried up. It's cool to the touch. Everything around you is somewhat cold. The sun also does not truly, I don't want to say shine here, but there's like this weird gray cloud cover the higher you go. Whether it's just like residue from when ash and other sorts of toxins would just go out from the lava spew, or what have you, but you don't get a true line of sight on the sun during this time. But you find the temple. You can see that there is, on the very top of it, when you guys come down to it, since you'll look down onto it, a hole. What used to probably be a doorway when this thing, like, twisted and flipped awkwardly. So basically this temple is, like, on its side.
Oh, we found our target. Is anyone? I can't really see anything. You ready to go?
Yeah, I have some
Ourselves
rope.
up? Yeah.
Hammerbot, you're a god! What? Oh my god. It's true.
Yeah.
And
They never
Mirth
lie.
of yeah. Can
Okay.
Mirth find if this like stuff is like dangerous to breathe in? This fog.
You've already been breathing it in, Chief. It's a
We
little late
thought.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
As you guys decide how you're going to descend, we're going to take our first break here, get some water, go to the restroom, and when we come back, we're going to put this fucking Eternium crystal, this plot MacGuffin, someone has been hoarding for literally 2 years, into Randy. We'll be right back. Oh my god, I can't wait. Hello, everybody. I did not just verbally abuse my talent here. I hope you guys are doing okay. So, the entranceway you can clamber down to pretty easily. This ground likes to give, it seems. Who has rope? Does anyone have rope? How much rope do you have, Mirth?
Just 100 feet.
100 feet? Okay, you should have enough. Okay, you both combined have enough rope to navigate basically every hallway. Because floor is now the walls, and your sides of your walls are now your floor. This is a very weird, twisty, turvy, yeah. But people have done this before at level 1 and level 2. Level 9s and level 8 should get through this no problem. So I'm not going to make you roll dex or acrobatics checks. You have rope, you have strong men, you have a thief who has a climb speed. He can shimmy down 2 corners and secure anything you guys need to. Without Gibby here, though, to soy dive for all the loot and authority, you 3, though, have to lead this charge. Fucking soy dive. It's just so descriptive.
It's a great combination of words.
True. The imagery is real, and I don't think in images. Okay, you guys crawl down until at last you are within some kind of control room. The seat is currently facing, like, downwards. There's a console that's just going down into what you assume is the earth, but you would know where gravity's going. Basically, this entire, like, front-facing, not screen, but, like, stone console is just sinking. You must be in, like, the heart or in some part of this temple, having gone through a condensed version of what once was a maze.
This central console, does it look like there's words on it in common?
No, of course not. It'd never be in common, right?
Yeah.
It's ancient. There was once a bookshelf here that is now collapsed and, like, has clearly been ransacked by some kind of wizard or bard, who knows. But yeah. You can make your way to the back of the stone chair and, like, stand on it and, like, stand on the console, I suppose, and the wall.
Could some of you help me clear out a little space here? I can't read. I'm going to try the comprehending of languages. Hopefully this one works this time.
It goes off.
Alright.
Okay.
10 minutes go by, Yugu shaking some maracas, playing some music. He will comprehend languages. This stone console has a set of letters just sort of written all over it. There's random, like, circles and orbs that are sort of built in that, like, can move freely, as well as, like, a full-blown, like, desk area. Think like a weird prehistoric massive keyboard. Each stone button, which you will find, has a fuck, man, comprehend languages. I don't know if this is like Egyptian hieroglyphics, nothing would make sense if we, like, looked at it through comprehend languages into the English language, right? Like, it would literally just kind of be like words and, like, thoughts and... You're in a weird spot
water.
Here, Yugu.
Yeah. Grass.
Yeah. But eventually, you will find the on button. It is a switch that you pull up, and there is a flickering below you, which would have been the wall, which would have looked at you, but now looks up at you. You look down, and there's just, like, magical scrawl that's just shooting through this wall of light that your feet are clipping through. And then you hear a voice call out to you. Buck, how does Randy go? You are
Binary.
not Anchois. Identify yourselves.
Oh, I am Yugu. We are here to turn you on, power you up, make you go again.
You start to see the lights flickering, and then a small nexus, a crystal, not a dodecahedron, like two pyramids facing each other. Is it a dodeca?
What is that?
It's like this.
No, dodeca.
It is basically this shape, like an 8-sided dice. That is just
Octahedral.
a
what was
doctahedral.
Octa is 8, so octahedral.
Octahedron, then, comes out, and immediately the voice says, I am dying, put magic in me.
Yeah?
Okay,
Oh.
and so as Yugu is doing this, Nav is gonna be really close and like prepared to like intercede. Cause Yugu's been acting really funky with this thing.
Not a bad idea. I will flip open the pearly platinum latches and just in like one action, I'm gonna just toss the rock towards it and put the box crammed into my jaw.
Okay. So, first things first, this Nexus is much smaller than the gem. When you open the gem, it is like a hand-sized rock made of this gleaming, gilded, like, amber, almost. You're looking at, like, well, a piece, a heart of the world itself. And immediately your jaw just salivates, and you shove the box in your mouth as you, like, instinctively force yourself not to bite into this crystal. Oh my god, Yugu, all of your beast senses. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or you're gonna swallow this thing.
Oh, this is something I'm really good at.
Nav, you narrated that you were closely watching him, and Yugu drops the box and is clearly going to swallow this thing entirely. What do you do? He's like become a ferocious beast.
I'm going to like. All right, I'm gonna fist Yugu's mouth.
Okay.
Because it's like I don't
Whew.
like if he's struggling against me, like the stone could drop, it could break, like I might like fucking roll a 1-2 and miss or something, right?
Alright. Now
So
I need you to make me some kind... I need you to make me like a sleight of hand here, because he's trying to shove it into his mouth as quickly. You're trying to literally punch him into the, like, his throat. And I guess Yugu's resisting this in some way?
Mirth is getting ready to try to catch the stone if it drops.
Okay, well, let's see the sleight of hand first, as a wrestling match is about to ensue. Alright, Yugu, I need you to make me a dex save and beat a 16.
Unfortunately, I am actually good at these.
Oh, shit. You dodged the blow. You haven't eaten the stone yet, but you are now, like, fist fighting with Nav, who just, like, comes in for you. You've lost your mind. What do you do?
You said I'm standing on, like, a chair, kind of a little step up?
No, you're, like, in the wall, or on the wall right now. There's no way for you to secure yourself on this chair. It'd just be like a hop down. It sounds like you need to attack Nav. I'm not gonna lie, Yugo.
Alright. I do... I have this...
You have natural weapons! Bite him! Claw him!
But then I can't bite the rock if I'm biting him.
Yeah, but you're not an intelligent player right now. You're a beast. You're an alligator. In the shape of a man. Mirth, what are you doing during this time?
Nom nom.
Okay.
I'm jumping forward into the scuttle.
Alright. It becomes a wrestling match. The dodecahedron says, I need magic. And is flickering out as you two wrestle this man. I guess athletics checks to wrestle it away? You can only dodge one of them. If this wasn't two people, I'd say acrobatics.
Okay.
But this is like purely... This is a wrestling match with an alligator, right?
Oh, for me too?
Oh my...
Or just-
You Get a natural 20! Unless you have a spell. Like... Nav?
He rolled, John. Am I rolling too?
Well, what are
Okay,
you doing,
I
Nav?
asked, and then we got distracted because that was right when,
I apologize.
So Mirth
God,
has lunged. He's now throttling this man who's like breaking his hands off, trying to eat the gem. Nav, what are you doing? He's gonna fucking eat it. You're gonna have to kill Yugu.
Okay, hold on. How? If I were to temporarily banish Yugu, would the stone go with him?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
This is a weird magical rock. Nav, you gotta do something. 6-second combat rounds.
Yep, alright.
You cast Banish.
I don't... Okay, so here's the thing.
Come on.
Because this is actually banishing Smite. As a spell.
You have to whack me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's slightly different.
Yes.
You draw your pickaxe, I guess.
I'm using the sword, first of all.
Oh, the sword, my bad.
Oh.
But, like, so I have to summon the sword, which is an action, and then the spell itself is a bonus action. But do I have to make an attack and use the spell? Or is the attack rolled in with the spell?
I have never seen Banishing Smite before, but...
Okay,
I'm pretty sure Banishing Smite says on your next weapon attack.
It says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell.
There we go.
It's like the first sentence.
Yeah, so... You don't have a weapon at all, like, on your character? I mean, do you not have, like, a sword sheath or a, like, dagger or something?
Yeah, I have, I was gonna say I have daggers, but I don't. I do have my shield. Could I just hit him with my shield?
It could be used as an improvised weapon. And in that... So you just wouldn't have your proficiency bonus to attack him. So it would just be, like, your strength and a d20, basically.
Okay. Then... Yeah, I'm gonna cast Banishing Smite. Well, yeah. I'm gonna cast Banishing Smite, and I'm gonna fucking hit Yugu with my shield.
Yugu, what's your AC, bro?
15.
Roll d20, add your strength. You do it.
Ooh.
You take 1 plus strength damage, so 2 damage, and then 5d10 force damage. If you have 50 points or fewer after that, which I assume you will, you are...
Oh my fucking god!
No.
I'm gone, don't
worry.
I have 55 maximum.
This is bullshit. I call bullshit.
That!
Hey, that's good. That's good. It banishes him
bullshit.
Without killing him.
No, that's not the point, okay? That's not the point.
4 ones and a 7. My fucking goodness. Eric, you suck at rolling d10s.
Was that worth a fifth level spell slot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
My
wanted,
one of two.
I just wanted to see it. Like, the average is in the 30s here, Chief, and you just rolled an 11. That is amazing.
The
Just
Eldritch blasted me.
you fucking 4 and 1s. Yes. Oh my god. You literally banish him. He is fucking deleted from the world for a moment. And the gem does not go with him. For it is bound to this world. It is a part of it. It cannot go through different dimensions.
Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the case.
At least in this form.
And Mirth catch it.
Yeah, totally. Like, it can bounce. Like, this thing's never going to break. This is indestructible. You catch it like it is a delicate egg, no matter. And you look at the flickering screen, which just has this noise coming from it.
I don't touch it. Touch it to the thing.
Yep, I'm going to go up to terminal, and I'm going to, like, push it into it, even if it doesn't fit, just like...
Yeah, it does nothing.
No, the other one, the other stone. Touch the stones.
Okay,
Touch your Jo crystals together.
I rub the crystals together.
It does nothing.
Is there like
Shit.
a... Can I open up where the crystal would be going into?
You don't see an obvious port. It produced a dodecahedron that was much smaller than what you currently have. Like, you have a fist-sized stone in your hands, Mirth. You don't see a hole to stick this into. It's not like this thing was built to take this. You may need to communicate with whatever this temple is before you just start throwing this shit.
How do I use this for you?
The screen goes blank.
Wonderful.
A minute goes by. Yugu, you wake up. You did not have any sensory information while you were banished. You did not get to chill in a different plane and just be like, I'm gonna cast a bunch of spells. You literally just come back a minute later, spilling onto the ground. Calm. Completely calm.
Guys, I was gone. Why was it dark? What happened?
Nav is gonna, like, dogpile on top of Yugu so he doesn't see the Eternium crystal.
Yugu, you get fucking, man. I guess hugged by Nav. I think you are stronger than Nav, too. like
13 strength.
Yeah.
Just barely.
You're just two weak men in armor fighting.
Oh, I'm in robes. Actually, Nav, are you not also in, like, cloth?
No, he's in armor.
No.
Oh. I'm just naturally that scaly.
Yeah. The weight holds you down, Yugu.
No, don't look. No, don't look. You went and you turned into an animal.
Well, yes, I am an animal.
Well, stop that.
I'll try.
I'm sorry. That was offensive. I'm sorry, but like, no, you were actually gonna like eat it, and then you started attacking me when I tried to stop you.
Oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean
Yeah,
that.
so I had to banish you.
Do I still have the box that it came with?
Yeah, but you don't care about the box.
I'm just gonna, I was gonna chew on it. Like, honestly, without the rock, this is kind of dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Could you like comprehend languages to see where we are supposed to put the crystal, while trying not to see the crystal?
You look around and it says, put Eternium crystal here! No,
Look,
of course.
there's a sign!
It's just the exit sign.
Get the fuck out, you idiot.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
I
there's
just
like
see weird symbols.
maybe there's like an engine room somewhere.
Maybe what we should do is you should give it to me and I'll chew it up into a small piece that will fit.
What did Randy
put...
say before he went offline?
Give me magic. I'm going to put back the crystal that was in there originally. And I'm going to try to channel my key into Randy.
How much key do you have?
I have 8, and I'm going to put in 4.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll count those as 4 first level spells. That seems fair. Okay, so each one gets him a minute at first level. So he has 4 minutes to speak with you. As the light suddenly flickers off, then starts to dim as he conserves the new magic he has. Randy speaks up, "You fuckers almost killed me. Where's Antoine?
Oh,
he knows what to do."
Quickly explain, you have 4 minutes, or I don't know that.
You don't know that. I have 4 minutes to speak. Hurry the fuck up. Or give me more magic.
Crystal. Well, how do we put this crystal in you?
What? He just starts, a loud noise immediately goes off. And you, from the console, kind of close to the chair, just see a port of the stone just start to push up, and it eventually breaks itself free, and just put it in the cup holder.
Really?
Put it in the cup holder.
Okay.
Murph, just do it.
I'm gonna run over and put it into the cup holder.
Yeah, it immediately just goes back down, as if it's fighting all the crap. Like, it was shaking the entire time. The Eternium crystal was slotted awkwardly within this, like, perfect circle, and it just eats it. Randy will go offline for a moment. He will power down. 15 seconds will go by. 30 seconds. 45.
We didn't break it, did we?
A minute. And then you hear a whisper within your ears, coming from the entranceway, that just says, "Infinite power." And all of the lights come on. This terrible dark room that is just tilted on end, that your guys are kind of like rats in a cage almost, shines with a brilliant golden light, illuminating everything perfectly. The walls, dusty, soot-covered, filled with toxins and chemicals, are pure white beneath. You look at the stones made of marble, everything is shining, glittering, and then the screen comes on once more, vibrant with light, now white instead of a weird, lightish blue. You hear emotionless inflection come back to you. "Now all I need is Piddle's wet spot."
Actually, could you help us first before going on your...
Antoine's pact holds true to all mortals. You have given me 1,000,000 billion gold's worth of magic.
Oh my goodness. Can we get a refund on some of that?
No. We're not done yet, mortals. You shall help me elevate and get out of this sinkhole that is forming within your planet. Well, within our world's surface. I don't know what a planet is. Ignore that.
Yeah. This is exactly what we were hoping to happen. How do we get you up?
Yeah, so initially there was just one hallway you could follow. But when you start, like, turning to your left and right, hearing a hissing at your sides, you're still crooked. The ship is still completely kind of flattened. But you now have 3 new hallways to go through. One is... No, just 2. Yeah, just 2. So, you drop down, then there's one on your left, then one on your right now, which you'll have to, like, scamper up. Mirth can easily, like, do the, hand boot thing and, like, lift people up. because he just has reach. Randy will say, there are 16 fuel cells that need to be recharged. Go to the factory. Get what I distribute to you, and put them in the correct holes. From there, I will be able to restabilize and break through this moldy-ass crust.
Okay. Sounds simple
Cool.
enough.
And then we will bash in Piddle's Wet Spot's stupid gnomish head.
Why? Okay, yeah, we'll talk about this in a minute. Let's just get you fixed, yeah?
Yes. Do you guys split up?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Hey, I found... Sorry, Nav. I found someone to hide behind. So wherever Mirth goes, I'm gonna hide behind him.
That's fine.
Now, are you sure you want to go out on your own? We can go as a team.
Well, I mean, we can split it half and half and maybe get out of here faster.
Alright.
I just, if you hear me screaming, there's only so many ways we can go.
God, don't die.
Don't die. I need to look
Already.
for my old ass notes. Hang on.
The deep lore.
What type of monsters did you put in here?
It's not what I put in there.
Don't get me started on what was in here.
Quit breaking the fourth wall, Eric. Okay, I think it was this is my... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm not going to explain any of this, but if you guys can see that, this was the initial layout of this place. It's just a mass...
Oh my goodness.
I remember that.
Yeah, fuck, man. It was rough when we did it. It was one of the best
Because we
sessions
did it scuffed as fuck too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Let us see if I have the condensed version. I don't think I do. So we're gonna kind of hand wave the maze that this will become, because it's just a matter of time, right? Like, you'll hit some doors, you'll be like, this isn't the factory. You'll go down some hallways, they'll intersect, you'll like, what the fuck? How deep is this place? Like, how far into the ground did this thing penetrate? What the fuck? And you're like, going through it, and it's, you know that weird, like, picture that everyone's seen of, like, all the stairwells kind of, like, geigering out, and, like, people being upside down, looking at people who are right side up. It'll feel like that, just everyone's on the same
90s.
plane of level. Yeah. So, like, one person will be at the bottom of a stairwell, looking up at the guy who's at the top, but it's just, clearly the top is supposed to be the bottom. It's just weird. Escher, thank you, Temer. I not Geiger. Geiger's the alien guy. Oh, fuck that guy. Giving me nightmares. You will play Magical Engineer for a little while, guys. The factory is a very small workshop that can only produce these things like 10 minutes at a time. But they are canisters to... Think like the size of a fire hydrant with a clear handle at the top, and there's just like blue arcane magic running through it vibrantly. And you're like, wow, if I drop this, what will happen? And some of you are like tempted to just immediately smash it, just that drive for self-destruction. But you, I assume, do not act on this impulse that John gives you. I know Yugu definitely would. The most cowardly person. Yeah, there's 16 of these ports. The previous group only had 2 of these fucking conduits, these keys, these fuel energy cells. But this guy can make them full stop now. You aren't playing with half-dead batteries. You are playing with the rawest magic in the world.
Do we ever need to walk back through that central control room? Or is this all done in its own section?
It's done beyond it. That control room is kind of a... Oh, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime. Ryan. Randy will talk to you throughout this entire thing. As you see blue lights just trail along the corners and the walls of the room, that's Randy. Randy's an arcane intelligence. He is this structure. He is quite literally made of magic. He explains the processes. He's like, stick it in, turn it to the right 90 degrees, left 35 degrees, push down. Not for that one. It's like Merce about to detonate one on accident. Man, if this was Orion, or not Orion, if this was Meager, right? This would be so much different. But what do we feel as we, like, play engineer for an evil person's magical workshop?
I hope this AI doesn't decide to kill us the second it's fully functional again. This might be... I always think everything's over our heads, but... You know, carrying around something that is obviously super magical, obviously could kill me, because some mysterious voice in the wall said it'll make him better. I don't know. I just hope my good friend Mirth will stay in front of me and get hit first.
Yeah, tank any explosions for me.
Yep, exactly.
Mirth?
Mirth is kind of absent-mindedly, like, thinking other things, which is not good in such a dangerous environment. He knows that it's not going to stop him.
He's daydreaming on the job.
Yeah, basically, and like, that's probably why Randy's yelling at him so much.
Hurry the fuck up.
And he's thinking, is Randy the reason why everything's messed up? Are we going to, like, do this for free on accident? And then we're going to save Milkapuni that almost got destroyed.
Nav.
Earth has no idea.
Nav is just like, Nav is just like, man, what the fuck, Yugu? Like, I know it's not your fault, but like, man, what the fuck? You were gonna eat it? And then you attack me? I've been your faithful meat shield for so long, and you fucking attack me?
He's just upset about he doesn't give a shit about the workshop. It's just Yugu bit my fucking hand! What the fuck? It was gauntleted, but still.
Undercut beneath all that is like, what was... I'm still angry about the 4-1s. And so Nav is just like, that spell was fucking like, what? No. And on the side, he's like, man, what did Piddles do? Like, I know that name, but like, what the fuck did he do to piss a castle off so much?
Well. 8 hours will go by. 10 hours will go by doing this. You have to get to some weird places. And also there's just some neat things. Like, you clearly find a lot of different just places that make no sense, that have some kind of, like, arcane mechanisms built into them, but none of you, like, have the proper training to, like, interact with these things. And Randy tells you not to fucking mess with them. You also find a weird, like, dining area that just has vending machines that just take orders and produce the best quality food you've ever had before. There used to be a gold cost involved doing this. He's dispensing this shit for free. You can literally get whatever's on your mind and it will taste better than anything you've ever had before. If Hephaestus, the immortal lich and the first lich of wizardry, knew anything, it was how to eat and how to entertain. You go through a full museum-like spectacle. There's great big monoliths dedicated, just scenes out of like a fantasy novel of things that may or may not have happened, but have strange, recognizable qualities with what Erithil showed you through his own little puzzles. You see depictions of gods, you see battles taking place on mountainsides with these weird animalistic foul ones, which you know now by name. However, there's nothing that shows what he did. What Hephaestus would do to the world. There's no great monoliths, no plans, no sign that him near genociding the entirety of the world happened within this place. This place is a workshop of wonders. It is a history place. You find the archives, although not in book format, just reeks of knowledge. You find some scrolls, as well as one of those weird stone consoles again. There's a menagerie as well, but no animals, obviously. No skeletal remains or anything. But, like, clearly some kind of, like, stable. There are bedrooms that could fit, like, 12 people in here in total, and they are lavish, ignoring and defying gravity as they just stick and cling to the walls, perfectly placed, undamaged by falling through a volcano. You go through impossible depths, things seem wider and longer than they should be, just on a practical scale. And when it's done, Randy summons you back to the console room. Good job! It bellows at you, giving you affirmations, as well as liquor, which just sort of appears within the multi-cup holders with nice glass. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Randy. Are you good? Can you make us the right way again?
Yes. Hold on to your hats.
Put my hand over the cup.
You put... Yeah, you guys will start feeling this rumbling, this earthquaking, massive vibration, and kind of like that turtle, I need everyone to make me a strength saving throw to hold on to something. These drinks, if you did not drink them immediately, spill. Okay, Nav goes flying, suffering damage. Mirth manages to hold on. And Yugu also goes flying. We'll find out what Ron does when he gets back. He just fucking breaks his neck.
Actually dies.
You guys fucking zoom. You are hit by G-forces. Mirth holds onto the chair with his long grip, wrapping his arms around himself. And you just like, oh! Just feel momentum. You don't hear anything aside from the blood in your ears just fucking vibrating. Full tinnitus goes off. Some of you close your eyes just to deal with it. Suffering. And then it goes still. Not suddenly, but enough to make you feel woozy and dizzy. Even Mirth almost pukes. The liquor is gone from these glasses. The glasses are probably also gone, having been thrown free and just shattered on the wall. But you're upright.
That's why
you're
there
vertical.
Was cup holders, I guess.
I should have given you lids, Randy's laments.
Lids or
yeah.
glasses?
Would have been a good idea.
Sippy cups.
Probably more likely.
True. Would you like to see the view?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You watch as the screen shifts, clicks. Much like that temple, the Tower of Hephaestus did. All sides of this square-like room, including the floor and the ceiling, go transparent. You're standing on air all of a sudden, as if you've been teleported, but you're not falling. You look down on Mokapuni. You see it for what it is. A dead, dying area within the sea. The uncaring ocean. Many of the waters are spilling over to the more shallow areas of this archipelago. Well, John's just going to start crossing. Basically, anything that doesn't have a active volcano marker is just underwater right now. Or is about to be. Only, like, the peaks are showing. Like, this entire section is more or less gone. This is gone. And then, like, these peninsula... Like, only the tallest points are beginning to, like, truly stand out amongst the cloud cover. Mokapuni's super dying. And it may take 98 years for the rest of these massive stone things to finally sink. But the lowlands, they're already gone. Or they're about to be. This is an aerial view no one has seen before. Because no airships come out here.
I'm sure this view might have been better a couple decades ago, but it is a little sad now, yeah?
I don't think we can worry about Mokapuni. We have our own issues to worry about.
For those with high perception above, like, 15, you can see a tiny little island just going this way.
Oh, shooting. I don't think he waited for us.
Shooting 100 miles per hour, heading the fuck away from whatever the hell happened just now.
Oh, I feel kind of bad.
Why do you feel bad? Did he ever get your names properly? Do you guys, like, share your names?
No. At some point, I would have given my name to Vandy.
Team Yugu, why are you sad?
It is a sad thing to see. No? Where people have lived, where things are going to die, it is just not a good thing to see.
I have recorded your answer.
Do you have recordings of Hephaestus?
1. He deleted the rest.
Could you play us that one?
In exchange for what you have done for me. Yes. And there is a flash within... Well, I guess things just go dark and return to normal. And on the screen, truly up right now that you're facing, the same blue one that initially was calling out orders for magic. Once so pathetically, whipped, one might say, Randy now shows a picture of a person on a throne. He is so normal. Slightly pale skin. Almost that evil albino / alabaster that Jerome has going on. Or maybe just a guy who doesn't get out much. He has a receding hairline that has been more or less shaved of this, like, black hair. Just full, dark black. wearing red robes with a little black trim around them. There's some silver in as well.
I like his style.
Yeah, he dresses very nicely. At least for a wizard. No hat. He's beyond needing a hat. Fucking any wizard who wears a hat. What a clown. And he just stares at the screen for a moment. And then says, "Delete it all." In the most passive voice ever. Let whoever comes next deal with it. And then the recording ends.
This
He
is
spoke
a bit
like a
unfortunate.
man. He is voiced in an echo like a demon lord or some fucking devil with great influence. He looked like just a guy.
So that is all you know about the Hephaestus, Randy?
I have histories in the archives locked away. I know of him. How could I not? He was my creator.
I could tell.
Whoa,
So the
that's way
architecture
too
here-
casual. Sorry.
He's just a dude, but he's not that much of just a dude.
Regular average Joe here.
Created a arcane intelligence, literal lost technology, and a flying temple. Casually.
Just a dude.
Just a guy. Soft, soothing music now begins to play audibly within Randy's, wherever he's speaking from. Where's Piddle's wet spot?
Somewhere on Klovisa, I think.
We know a good place for you to wait for him.
Where?
The city of Tolls.
I will bring my wrath down upon
No,
this
they are not. They are not aggressive, and they are part of Antoine's. Antoine's there.
Who's Antoine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chua.
Antoine.
I see.
It's a
Bring me
good place
his
to wait.
little gnome head.
Can I ask why you need to kill him?
Because I am his current slave until he is dead. Or he gives me the access code needed to escape my own mental bondage.
So just hypothetically question, if we got those codes, would you want to kill us?
Maybe. It depends on if you betray me like he did. He ordered me to crash into this stupid fucking volcano when I could have been flying this entire time.
It is a lie. We had to give you power so you could come back up. No?
After I spent all of my energy to make a cataclysmic clash and change myself into a spiraling helix of weight to crash down upon a volcano, I spent everything I had.
I see.
He betrayed me with his order. Fuck that guy.
He was wasting this. Well, could I ask you just for a favor?
What?
Yes. We are also from the city of Tolst, but our driver, our captain, the person who took us here, they seem to not be here anymore. Can you take us to Tolst? whether or not to fight the Spittles, but as a courtesy to take us home.
Give me the geo coordinates.
The what now?
Give me a fucking bearing.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you bring up a
North,
map?
No. He doesn't know what the continent looks like.
And the continent of Klovisa to the north,
Do I need to
following the
open
coast.
the north? Okay. We will head
Yes.
north.
following the coastline to the mountain ranges, splitting Klovisa.
I'm gonna head north.
Yeah, I'll give like a general like.
Yeah. He will just start heading north. And you guys, so the temple can go fast. It's not gonna go fast. So the turtle's gonna outpace it. You guys won't even see the mainland for like a day or two. Well, you're really high up. I guess you would see it within a couple of hours, but you won't make it above the mainland for a day.
Can we,
You have some downtime, is what I'm telling you.
take short rest and have it actually work?
Yeah. If you want to take a short rest, you can take one. There's food,
well,
there's beds. It's great here.
Yeah. I don't know about the rest of you, but someone hit me with a spell. It didn't do a lot, but
On a good day, it would have killed you outright.
I was
It
about to
could have
say,
killed
just
me
you wait
outright.
until I have to use it for real.
And then you'll get all once.
and don't forget my Song of Rest. It is a D8 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. I think you're all good on hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warlock gets his spell slot back. I don't know if not Druids. I don't know. You get Bardic Inspiration on a short rest, right? Or is that long
Yeah,
rest?
that's it.
Okay, cool. You have a short rest. It's lovely harpsichord horde music goes around. He switches tracks every now and again to keep the ambience going. You have dinner. What do you do?
I was thinking about. It seems kind of pointless. This sucks because we came here to ask about Hephaestus, and very clearly, he tried to make it to where we couldn't learn. I honestly have no idea what to do with Vandy now. We do just have this really cool, awesome floating castle, but it wants to kill someone that we kind of know, and I don't know if we can just give this over to the tyrant or something like that.
Do we know if the tyrant has the codes? Were the codes
Piddles has the
publicized to him?
codes.
Yeah,
I think.
Piddles has the codes.
Yeah.
Well, and seemingly, like, he wants his own freedom.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Well,
Because that's the only reason he wants Piddles is to be released, so.
yeah.
I am gonna ask Randy if I almost called him his other name. If if there are any other like structures that Hephaestus built that are still like active. If he knows.
You take the captain's chair while your friends are sleeping, resting, singing songs, and eating to do this. Nav, you don't really have much of an appetite, even though you have recovered. You take a seat, strike up a conversation as the windows sort of, or not windows, but the area of the walls turn into a visible view of Klovisa. You're high in the sky, several hundred, if not thousands of feet in the air. There are clouds passing by you. And you ask him if there are more structures of the Faceless. Not in the same capacity as I am now. Many are dormant.
Do you know, like, can you locate them?
In theory.
Is there a way for you to contact any that aren't dormant?
No.
Okay.
Wait. You used a double negative. I got confused. Say that again.
Can you is there a way for you to contact any of them that are still active?
There are none that I detect that are active.
Okay.
That is the proper answer.
Do you know anything about the World Pillar, Randy?
Yes.
You know, I recently heard it led to hell and or heaven. Is that true?
There's a pot. Like, 3, like, hollow squares pop up on the screen as he, like, goes through and, like, into his own archives. I have no knowledge of this heaven or hell, but I know it goes somewhere.
Do you know what that somewhere is? Or just that it goes somewhere?
He did not share that information. 6 of us were brought down trying to destroy it. Or whatever was guarding it. I came here to the Fisher, in case they failed.
What's the Fisher?
There's another pause. That has been removed.
Is there anything on the other 6?
Possibly. I believe I was the it would make sense, logically. If Hephaestus came to me last, and deactivated the others fully. But there might have been some that were damaged in our battles.
So you're saying there might be 6 other structures like this?
There should be 26 structures like me.
Okay.
I detect some under the ocean. 2.
Well,
but they are...
we'd probably have a...
They are barely alive.
Yeah, we'd probably have a hard time activating them anyway.
I detect several hundred sea serpents of varying sizes around them currently, trying to get access into the hordes of magic that Hephaestus collected to power them. They undoubtedly feed upon it, like a pod. Fucking sea serpent, bitch asses. He clearly does not like sea serpents. Krakens are way cooler. Objectively speaking, Krakens are cooler than sea serpents.
Randy doesn't lie.
When you get hold of Piddle's wet spot, how will you kill him?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I've killed a lot of people. There's so many ways to do it.
Can you crack his head open and bring me his brain?
I mean, yeah, technically I probably could. I was gonna whip him to death, but...
Would you do both?
I mean, yeah, I can, like, potentially.
I will
I can't
give you
sign
the
anything, because I'm
greatest
not
whip
the...
to do this.
Oh?
Yes.
John. Fuck you.
Let me tempt you.
I mean... I'm not really that guy anymore. But I
You
mean, like,
could
if what
be.
you say is true, like, he might deserve it. Can we, like, put a pin in this? Because I technically have to go to my boss first anyway, and...
Ah, yes, this tyrant fellow that Anchois kept muttering about.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I need to deactivate that real quick. And although none of you can hear it, an Ioun stone of the power cell variety has just been extinguished from the political team. They no longer have access to it, which makes perfect narrative sense because they buried it in their bed sheets. There's just this like electric shock that sort of just goes through the room. It's like, perfect. Yes, the failure team. I'm sorry, Rumble Roar.
So, like, what were you for? You said you were a workshop, but...
Yes.
Did you
I
make anything
created
specific,
things. Whatever Hephaestus wanted, it seems.
Like, what's the process behind that?
What?
I mean...
How's it made?
Yeah, like,
Yugu wakes
presumably...
up. He's right there. How's it made?
I was listening the whole time. I just
Is
wanted
there a
you
video
to...
series called House Made?
I mean, presumably we have to give you, like, gold or some type of magic or some shit, and you spit
Not
something else out.
anymore. Ha 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 ha.
But how do you, like... How do you do the magic of, like, whatever item you spit out? You know? Like, if I say, like, I need this effect, how do you... do it?
You have a fundamental misunderstanding of how magic works. You intuitive casters always do.
That sounds like wizard elitism to me, but...
I was built by a wizard. Perhaps it is
Yes.
a subcategory to constantly humiliate you inferior spellcasters.
Alright, Randy, now you're just getting mean.
I am
I'm gonna
just
need you to tone it
repeating
down.
objective facts that have been inserted within my archive. Wizards are
Can you
the
delete
superior...
those objective facts?
I do not have a reason to. Until a
Well, they're
proven
wrong.
one has been proven wrong. I've never heard of a Lich of Warlockry.
I will take that stone out of you.
You can try.
Mwahaha.
Initiating mad cackle. Ha 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 ha.
Well, I think I gotta go to sleep. Thanks for the time, Randy. Your time.
Tell me if you want that whip.
The pen is on my mind. But are your archives open?
Yes. They were the first thing to be reactivated, so I could figure out how to piece this piece of shit together.
Okay. I might have to peruse sometime.
We have a long flight in front of us.
Guys, the Discovery team found the one thing that has all the answers.
Well,
Not all the answers.
Not
But
all of them. Not the important ones, but
we get a significant amount of history with this thing.
remember,
Right?
guys, this was made by the guy who almost ended
By
the world.
the guy.
The guy.
He may or may not have changed what objective means to.
It's fine.
And then he deleted the log.
We'll just change all our history books to conform to it. Then
Alright.
we'll make them our
Yeah,
overlords.
perfect.
And then we'll revive Vesilis. That's easy, right?
True. We have 13 minutes left, by my count. If you two, since Nav and / Eric just took more or less a isolated questioning thing, I have time. I'm not going to move us narratively too toast before next session. So if you want some questions potentially answered, or at least given more insight of, now would be a good time. Randy clearly does not know much about the person Hephaestus, but he knows what he did to help him. So that will become pretty apparent to everyone immediately. And he knows how he works as well.
Could I ask him about, like, it's so hard. I want to learn. He won't tell us what Hephaestus was, like, planning or, like, commanded him. Would he tell us?
No,
like,
he doesn't.
The commands?
It's not would, it's he does not know. He does not lie. This character, Randy, does not have a filter. He just has information. And whether that information has been accurately portrayed or not will be up to player determination, I suppose.
Man.
Earth is kind of interested in whether or not he knows the origins or kind of like the background information of Spirit Beast.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No, Spirit Beasts were in Mokapuni, which he was directly above for who knows how long.
Does he know anything about the Eulathans in general?
Yes,
more
he does.
Specifically. Oh,
they were his enemies, who hid in the Shadow Realm, whose gods were pieces of shit. Which is the most objective fact that he can ever truly expense. Like, all of them were to... What was inserted within his archives is that the Ulathan gods were giant assholes. He knows most of their names as well. But, I mean... Actually, no, he doesn't. He knows a few of their names, not most of their names.
I guess he wouldn't, unless he did know what all the gods were. He would only know the names that he knew.
He knows their aspects. And that aspects is with a capital A, which signals something, I guess.
As he was made by the enemy of the world, apparently.
He doesn't know what that means.
Well, if I give context to, like, how the gods think that the tyrant is going to end the world, would he know anything about that point of view? Like, or are they just assholes?
He doesn't know who the tyrant is. Like, he's been in Mokapuni for who knows how long. Like, it's not like he has access to, like, the world's information. He just has access to what Hephaestus put in him centuries, millennia ago. Ages ago.
He is like a giant journal of Hephaestus.
Yeah, he's got a built-in museum. Some sick shit.
How about the Flower Mage?
Ooh.
What was that question?
How about the Flower Mage? Because the Flower Mage seemed to be a very important and powerful entity.
Oh, fuck.
And having it be, like, in the viewpoint of Faithless, their enemy.
Wow, okay.
Hey, I did a good thing.
No,
That's a good
yeah.
question.
Bore dump. Bore dump.
Hephaestus, in his knowledge that he has collected, indicates that he knows of a creature from ages before he existed. So, you know, liches are kind of born mortal, and then they just keep going. They're like perpetual. They do not... You can kill a lich, but he will come back somehow. This is like kind of common knowledge. Like, you can kill Ozark simulacrums as many times as you want. You will never find real Ozark. Rather, you can find Ozark Prime, but that's not real Ozark, right? So, like, even Bulby, the fucking dancer, has died several times. Like, people don't like his performance and just fucking kill him or drown. And then he just appears again. So, the Flower Mage predates liches and does not seem to interact with them. So, Hephaestus knows of this creature. It used to exist. He's never once made contact with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Flower Mage might be more powerful than we thought.
Well, they did give us a crown to rule over an entire people, you know, just because we showed up.
Yeah, but...
We have 7 minutes left. Eric, if you want to, jump in or do stuff as well, of course. This is basically going to be over the course of not several weeks, but more than a week for him to get to Tolst, or at least to Alcazar.
Yeah, I was going to ask him if he could just do, like, actually a timeline of the first entry he has to the last one he has. That sounds like...
That would take too long. He has an aggregate of thousands of years worth of knowledge because Hephaestus lived for thousands of years.
Freaking lich.
What does he have on the heralds of the gods?
Of the blinding light?
Of not just blinding light, but the other gods. Because if the blinding light's here, the other heralds might be on their way.
There's no such thing as the god known as the blinding light.
Oh, Tyr.
I'm not going to repeat myself. I know what I just said.
Peace. Yeah.
That's not a god.
What were the names of the gods? The ones you know, at least, Randy?
The two from the Ulathaean pantheon he knows for certain are Ishvatar, which he will spell out for you if he needs to. And
Please
then
and thank you.
Ish-Arith.
Okay.
It seems that the first bit is some kind of that's the second one. Some sort of title. An Ishvatar.
Okay.
Those are the two he knows, unless John's forgetting something about how much this character actually knows.
Yeah, you are, because you gave us
did
like
I give you
6 more.
all of them?
You gave us around 8 or 9.
Okay.
I can pull it up because I still have the Word document from back then.
Oh. Okay, yeah. If
The
he has
old
all,
lore.
if you have that knowledge, thank you for reminding me. It's been 2 years since Randy's been at this state. He actually has a lot of names then.
Let
It seems
me
like
open this
Hephaestus was
up.
indeed a collector of information. It makes sense. He's a wizard going
Okay,
to war against
there
the world.
is Ish
Can
Haleen.
Can you save that for private chat? We only have 4 minutes left.
Yes.
So if I don't want to recover old ground.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only old for me, but...
Well, you have a Word document to literally share with these people. You can just link it in Thursday chat.
Hey,
We will
now
undoubtedly get to it when Gibby's here as well.
Yeah. Having the Pantheon might be a really good idea when we're fighting it.
True.
Well, they should be our allies, right? Of the Tyrant, the Eulotheans, it all comes together.
Well.
Depends.
Any questions that can be answered within 3 minutes, or I will call it here.
Randy, what's your favorite color and food?
I cannot taste, nor do I see in color. I
That was
see
less
in
than 3
magic.
minutes.
If you were to pick a human sense or a humanoid sense, what would it be that you'd gain?
Touch, so he could strangle Piddles himself.
He does not have an opinion about what he wants. The only thing he actually wants, that this character wants, is for Piddles Wetspot to get rid of his, admin privilege from his network, basically. Like, that's it. That's all he wants. He doesn't have any... He cannot tell you another motivation that will satisfy you.
Oh.
His favorite color is gold. 1,000,000 billion gold. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you guys stew for another week, as you, thanks to Syl, quite literally intervening and stopping you from dying to a murderous spider. Please thank him in chat. He does accept nudes, if you wish to give him that. He also now has a crush on Apollo Nick. Oh yeah, send him. Send him my address too. I'm moving here in a bit. Guys, thank you all so much for joining. But any last words? Any places we can find or see you? Because now I know where Eric works, so we can go visit him.
Shout out twitch.tv/John Dungeon Master. You'll see me there next Thursday.
Wow. Good shit.
Subscribe for more.
Subscribe, yes. Follow.
Use your Twitch Prime subs. Be like me.
Except for Temer. Temer's done enough. He's actually donated me money, which I still feel somewhat shitty about. Eric, any we can find you?
Yeah, shout out, not where you can find me, but shout out to that one guy I used to work with a few years ago who thought when you had an erection, it was called a boner because there was literally a bone in your dick. Yeah.
That guy
I had to explain to him that's not, in fact.
I love a Texas education system. Guys, we are Klovisa. We are the Disco team. We'll see you next Thursday. And tomorrow, we have Cavemen. The day after that, we have the Failure team as they go and fuck with nuclear armaments. I can't wait to see how that transpires. Or in their case, expires. I'm gonna fuck off now. See ya. Ooh, don't die.
Bye.
Oh, fuck.